Okay, well, welcome everybody. My name is Brian here at SeaWorld Orlando, and today we have a sneak peek preview tour of our brand new construction site for SeaWorld's Antarctica Empire of the Penguin. And today we have some big news for you. We are announcing the opening date of this epic attraction, the biggest expansion in our history. It will be Friday, May 24th, 2013. So be sure to be here for the opening of SeaWorld's Antarctica Empire of the Penguin. Today we're standing inside of what is called the Creative Model Room. And so in front of you is actually our working contract model for the project, which is part of the process that we go through to ensure the accuracy and the scale and the detail of all the ice work that we wanted to have inside and outside in this attraction was produced exactly how we wanted it to be produced out in the construction site. Behind me are also reference images that are used. These reference images only represent about 1/2 of the exterior space of the realm itself, and then we have a whole other wall and then a whole other book that represents the interior space. So species, we have 4 species of penguins, which were represented here in the previous penguin encounter: Adelie, rockhopper, king, and most importantly, the gentoo penguin. And I say most importantly because the gentoo penguin is the penguin species that are main IP characters, that will be the host of the attraction itself, that our guests will get to meet, that family, mom, dad, and Puck. You've seen the webisode for Puck. They will be along the ride experience with you, and that's where you see the world through Puck's eyes. Puck has a very different way of experiencing Antarctica than maybe me and you or any other human can see it. So we'll be allowing our guests to have that experience alongside Puck and his family inside the ride experience as well. And Puck is a gentoo penguin. And we are standing, more importantly, right in the center of Antarctica realm, if you will, in the center of the glacial rift. And directly behind me is the entrance to the attraction and pre-attraction and habitat spaces. So if you look at the rockwork, you'll notice that the large rock resembles that of a mother penguin looking down, and the juvenile penguin is starting to take shape in that rockwork and form a younger penguin nuzzling down underneath his mother. And that's an important story beat for us about the love, the connection, and the care that exists between families of penguins, individual penguins themselves, and the community of penguins, and the story about how they're able to survive and thrive in the driest, the harshest, the most extreme environment on this planet. And our guests will have the same chance to experience those epic conditions inside of this world-class attraction, Antarctica Empire of the Penguin. Developing a ride attraction, things that families can do together, our society and our culture is really, it can tear easily between generations, between various adapters of digital or physical environments, etc. So allowing and developing an attraction that would allow that entire family to walk through there and all know they're going to have an equal experience and no one sitting on the sideline was critical, mission critical to us. I'm not saying no one, there are some individuals that won't or can't, but or don't have interest in it, but you know, we really have been able to really get everybody there, and so in a physical ride that's highly unusual, and not bore the older kids and not scare the younger kids or scare the older generation. So to develop that together was a huge part of this project, and that's probably what I'm most proud of related to the theme park industry itself, of putting something together that everyone can do as a family unit, and the ride system really allows us to manage that process. Replication of the ice was critical, mission critical to us as well. We wanted to have the ice at a proper scale, but we also wanted to not paint a bunch of rockwork blue or white. The white you see here is our base color, and they're basing that out, and the plaster is white. But on top of this goes layers upon layers of different materials. Everything, I'm not going to tell you what all the materials are because you'll get it's not necessary, but most importantly was the integration of how to replicate the ice and how it glows in the Antarctica sun. So we did that with a new system of acrylics and fiberglass materials that are being made in what we call the ice box. And there's going to be a whole webisode on the ice box, which is this warehouse with a giant refrigerator that we build these things in. up downtown Orlando. But that allows us to really have elements and mixed materials that allows the sun to pass through during the day, but at night it allows lighting to pass through at night. And so we have a pretty robust show system as well that allows our audio control and our score that we created for this outside realm and sound effects of storms to communicate with our lighting programming as well. So everything's really tied together, and so we create really beautiful environments